Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Continues to be, constrained by its triangle boundaries here. For me, overall upside is still preferred, but possibly with the potential to go down first before that upside. And this is just simply due to the ongoing consolidation here. We had a very full 5-wave move to the upside, so a pullback is actually due. We saw that pullback here, that was on the 22nd of March. Since then, any upside has only been corrective, not impulsive. As you can clearly see here, this was a 3-wave move to the upside. We had a corrective move down, and now again, corrective upside. So I've now relabeled this as a triangle. We already had the triangle shapes in place. Told you yesterday it's a bit too early to really label it as a triangle. I think it still is. It could easily be something different, but the thing is, a B wave can always morph into something different. B waves are difficult, but due to the complete just sideways structure, and because movements to the upside have been corrective since the A wave low here on the 22nd of March, and downside movements, I've now decided to just show that at least on the chart, at least as a probable potential. Now, how exactly the B wave is going to be is basically impossible to determine. A B wave can be very choppy, sideways, just corrective basically, and they can always morph into something different. But what would be expected now? Well, if it really is an Elliott Wave triangle, you probably expect it to go at least sort of, this line is obviously not very well defined, but even though we actually have a couple of touch points there, even though that's not really part of the Elliott Wave triangle, that X wave high, but just to give you an idea, so we can use Fibonacci levels to determine the target of the C wave. So we can do that by taking the length of the A wave, we go to the low of the B wave, and then we've got basically a couple of targets. The first one would be the 38.2 extension, that is at 27,854. That would be quite a shallow C wave and typically not my target to go to. Normally you'd be looking at the 61.8 extension, would fit quite nicely with that trend line. That's at 28,368. We would then expect a D wave down and an E wave up. When it gets to that, we can calculate targets for these. Note please that targets in a triangle are to be taken with a pinch of salt basically. They are really just guidelines, and to be honest, fairly often they are not met. Even though you see some kind of a reaction typically to these golden ratio targets, but triangles are very, very unreliable in terms of trading targets and so on, as every corrective wave is. But Elliott Wave tells us here this is still a correction. We're consolidating at a pretty high level. Of course, a breakout to the upside is possible as well. We have had a very shallow correction already. Is that enough to count the wave 2 as complete? Well, technically yes, but I would prefer to see one more leg down here. That, to be honest, would make a lot of altcoins push quite deeply into support. Some might even break their support. We'll see, but we can only take it level by level. So the thing is here, if we break below that B wave low, which is at 27,015, then we have a confirmation the triangle is breaking down. That is what you would expect based on this triangle. If we see a break to the upside, especially above the A wave high, which would be pretty much in line with the X wave high, here around 28,950, then it's probably not a triangle and it just continues to go up. Basically, then we have confirmation that the wave 2 was already in. Either way, the trend is up for me, and upside in general is preferred as long as we stay above 24,940. From this scenario, a 1-2-1-2 setup, and we're currently holding this support. So as long as we are above that level, upside is preferred in this orange third wave. If we go below it, then we're going to go into the yellow support area. That can go down to 21,550. That would be a different scenario. Basically, I would then count all of this as 1, here the move down as a large 2, and we would then be in a next step in the yellow third wave, basically skipping the orange support or the orange count. These are the two scenarios. Did explain in the last video how they work together. It's basically one large support area. In the current environment, again, I think the idea of scaling can be reasonable, but you have to decide that for your own trading. anyway, the trend is up, and as long as we hold 21,550, the overall assumption is valid, and basically no count change is needed other than really on the smallest time frames. Okay, that's my update about Bitcoin. Today we have the member live stream at 5 p.m. UTC. Don't forget about it. If you're not a member and you're interested in educational topics every week on Sunday, plus joining the MCO community on Discord and Telegram, then check out our channel membership. Today we talk about the right trading mindset. I find that a very, very important topic. I focus on that much more now in the channel membership because a lot of people only focus on TA, but there is so much more to trading. Mindset is one very important factor. I would argue most people on this channel have an amazing understanding of the market and structure. Even if you just follow the YouTube videos, you will know a lot about the market structure, more than probably 90% or 95% of people in the crypto space. What many don't have is the right mindset, and you need to develop those muscles. We help with that in the membership. We've got the Mindset Monday now, every Monday, basically. It's all about developing those muscles. Like if you hit the gym, you develop something physical. Whereas if we're talking here about the mindset, it is you develop your mental muscles. So I try to help with that as well. It's not for everybody, surely, but it's certainly a very important aspect of trading. I would argue if anybody doesn't have the right mindset and you've got the best TA out there in the world, then you will not be successful. So let's see. I mean, if you're interested in joining that, that's 5 p.m. UTC. Check out the channel membership. And other than that, hope you have a great Sunday. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.